everyone. Today we are presenting our study title, An Investigation into the Link Between Recurring Dreams and Adolescent Mental Well-Being. Our presentation will cover 6 main sections: the motivation of the study, data collection, statistical data, conclusion, references, and future research suggestions.
First, the motivation of our study. Sleep is very important for teenagers. While adolescents are an energetic and vibrant group, they actually face immense academic and social pressures. This contradictory state of coexisting outward happiness and inner stress deeply affects them. When this deep-seated stress isn't fully released during the day, the brain processes these unresolved conflicts through dreams. Recurring dreams often act as a subconscious response to specific stressors, which are the underlying factors contributing to recurring dreams. Therefore, this study aims to explore the characteristic of recurring dreams and their link to adolescent mental well-being.
Based on this motivation, we established 3 primary research questions. First, what is the distribution of recurring dreams things? Second, is dream content related to personal emotions in dreams? And third, what is the proportion of positive and negative experiences?
To answer these questions, we used a survey to gather our samples. The survey is targeted at adolescents aged 15 to 18. Our target sample size is 100 people, focusing on students from羅東Senior High School with no gender restrictions. The survey collects demographic information, name, date of birth, and gender, and includes a dream content survey asking about their recurring dream experiences, emotional status in dreams, and reality, dream frequency, and its relation to personal life experiences.
Now, let's move on to the statistical data and analyses. First, we wanted to understand the prevalence of recurring dreams. As the chart indicates, over half of the adolescents researched have experienced recurring dreams. This confirms that recurring dreams are a very common phenomenon among teenagers. Regarding dream content, the data indicates a relatively even distribution among specific situations, specific events, and specific characters, exhibiting no significant variance. This suggests that specific characters, scenes, and events share an equal probability of inducing recurring dreams, without any single absolute theme.
Next, as shown in the chart, emotions in dreams are mostly in a heightened state, predominantly featuring negative emotions. A striking 55% report anxiety and stress, and 14% report anger, while positive emotions account for only 30%. Does this high level of anxiety in dreams reflect their waking life? Our next set of data confirms this. The data indicates that most individuals with recurring dreams also report experiencing more negative emotions in reality, with a matching 57% reporting anxiety and stress in their daily lives. This strongly echoes our motivation. Real-life stress is deeply connected to negative dreams.
Finally, regarding the frequency and perceived cause of these dreams, over 18% of individuals experience them with an irregular frequency, when asked about the link to real-life experiences. Most people consider that the actual content of recurring dreams differs from their real-life experiences. However, they do recognize the role of stress, linking the dreams to acute stress and chronic stress.
To conclude, we have summarized the underlying factors contributing to recurring dreams. The data indicate three key findings. 1. Recurring dreams themes are non-specific. 2. The associated emotions are predominantly negative. 3. The content has little relevance to waking life experiences.
Next, let's discuss the research limitations. The survey on recurring dreams may be subject to bias due to following factors. First, the exploration of dream contents relies heavily on memory, and respondents may forget or distort the detail over time. Second, the perception of stress is based on respondents' self-assessment, which lacks objective measurements. Third, dreams can also be influenced by factors such as diet, perceived activities, and physical conditions, making it difficult to focus the analysis entirely on emotions and stress.
Based on these limitations, we propose three specific suggestions for future research. First, we suggest asking participants to keep a dream diary. They should recount their dreams and emotions within 5 minutes of waking up every morning, while their memory is clearest. Second, we recommend using wearable devices or professional sleep monitors, along with stress hormone testing. This will allow us to combine subjective psychological feelings with objective physiological data.
Third, we should add background control questions to our survey. For example, did they use electronic device within 2 hours before bed? Did they consume caffeine or high-sugar foods? Or did they have a cold or fever that day? These questions will help us rule out other factors that affect sleep. The following are the references used in this study.
That's all for our presentation today. Thank you for listening.